How does your net worth compare to others your age? In this video, we're breaking down the average net worth by age in 2025 so you can see if you're on track or maybe even ahead of the game. We'll be looking at data from reputable sources like the Federal Reserve and Consumer Reports to give you a realistic picture of where people stand financially at different stages of life. Whether you're just starting out in your 20s or planning for retirement in your 50s, understanding the average net worth for your age group can be a valuable benchmark. It helps you set realistic financial goals and track your progress over time. So, let's dive into the numbers and see how you stack up. First, let's define net worth. It's simply what you own minus what you owe. In other words, it's the total value of all your assets after subtracting your liabilities. Think of it as your financial report card. Just like a report card shows your academic performance, your net worth shows your financial performance. It's a snapshot of your financial health at a specific point in time. This snapshot can help you understand where you stand financially. Your net worth includes things like your assets, which are things you own that have value. These assets can range from tangible items to investments. This could be your house, your car, any investments you have, even that little bit of crypto you've been holding on to. All these contribute to your total assets. On the other side, you have your liabilities, which are essentially debts or money you owe. These liabilities reduce your net worth. Think student loans, credit card balances, that mortgage on your house, or even that loan you took out to buy that new Tesla. All these are liabilities. Now, here's the important part. Your net worth is not about how much money you make. It's about the balance between your assets and liabilities. You could be pulling in a six-figure salary but still have a negative net worth if you're drowning in debt. High income doesn't always mean high net worth. On the other hand, you could be living a more modest lifestyle but have a healthy net worth because you've been smart with your money and made strategic financial decisions. It's all about financial management. And don't worry, it's not about how much you make, but how much you keep and grow. Saving and investing wisely are key. That's the real key here. Building wealth over time. Consistent saving and smart investing can significantly grow your net worth. It's about making your money work for you through investing, saving, and making smart financial choices. These actions help in growing your net worth. Knowing your net worth can also help you set realistic financial goals. It provides a clear picture of your financial standing. Let's break it down by age group using the latest data and reasonable expectations. This will help you understand how your net worth compares to others in your age group. At 25, you're likely just starting your career. Maybe you're fresh out of college, and you're navigating the exciting, yet sometimes overwhelming world of personal finance. You might be juggling student loan payments, figuring out how to budget for rent and living expenses, and maybe even trying to save a little something for the future. According to Consumer Reports, the average net worth for this age group is around $20,000. Now, I know that might not sound like a lot, especially if you're staring down a mountain of student loan debt. But here's the thing. Don't panic if you're below that average. This is the time to focus on building good financial habits that will set you up for success in the long run. One of the most important things you can do in your 20s is to start saving early and often. Even if it's just a small amount each month, the power of compound interest can work wonders over the long term. Another key focus for this age group is tackling any high-interest debt. Credit card debt in particular can be a real wealth killer. And lastly, don't be afraid to invest in yourself. Remember, your 20s are all about laying a solid financial foundation. By 35, you should start seeing some real progress in your financial journey. You've been in the workforce for a while now, you're climbing that career ladder, and hopefully, you've been implementing those good financial habits we talked about earlier. According to the Federal Reserve Survey of Consumer Finances, the average net worth for individuals in their early 30s is around $80,000. Now, for those of you in your early 40s, that number jumps to about $150,000. Why the big jump? Well, a few things are at play here. First, you've had more time for your investments to grow. Second, your career earnings typically increase as you gain more experience and move up in your field. This means you have more income potential to put towards your financial goals, whether it's saving for retirement, investing in real estate, or finally taking that dream vacation. This stage is all about building momentum. One of the smartest moves you can make in this decade is to increase your savings rate. Another important consideration is diversifying your investments. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, as they say. Talk to a financial advisor about creating a diversified investment portfolio that aligns with your risk tolerance and long-term goals. And lastly, don't forget about your emergency fund. All right, we're officially in the prime earning years now. This is a pivotal decade where your career and financial decisions can have a lasting impact on your future. By 45, you've likely reached a point in your career where you have a good amount of experience under your belt, you're well established in your field, and you're probably earning a higher income than ever before. This is the time to leverage your expertise and position. This is the time to really capitalize on your earning potential and make significant strides towards your financial goals. Whether it's aiming for a promotion, starting a side business, or investing in new opportunities, the choices you make now are crucial. The average net worth for this age group is approximately $300,000, according to the Federal Reserve. This figure can serve as a benchmark, but it's important to remember that individual circumstances vary widely. But remember, this is just an average. Your personal financial situation might be different, and that's perfectly okay. Your individual net worth will depend on various factors, including your career path, your spending habits, and your investment decisions. It's essential to tailor your financial strategy to your unique circumstances. One of the most important things you can focus on during this decade is reducing debt. High-interest debt can be a significant burden, so prioritize paying it down, specifically that mortgage on your house. Reducing your mortgage debt can free up resources for other financial goals. If you're still carrying a hefty mortgage balance, now is the time to consider making extra payments or even refinancing to a lower interest rate. This can save you a substantial amount of money in the long run. Another key focus should be on diversifying your investments. Diversification is a strategy that can help you manage risk and achieve more stable returns. Make sure you have a mix of investments, including stocks, bonds, real estate, and maybe even some alternative investments like precious metals or collectibles. This variety can help protect your portfolio. Diversification helps to mitigate risk and protect your portfolio from market volatility. It's a fundamental principle of sound investing. And lastly, don't neglect your retirement savings. The contributions you make now can significantly impact your quality of life in retirement. If your employer offers a 401k or 403b plan, take full advantage of it, especially if they offer any kind of matching contributions. This is essentially free money that can boost your retirement savings. As you approach your late 50s and early 60s, retirement starts looming on the horizon. You can practically taste the freedom, the travel, the endless rounds of golf, or maybe that's just me. Anyway, this is the time to get serious about your retirement plan and make sure you're financially prepared for the next chapter of your life. The average net worth for individuals in their late 50s climbs to around $500,000. And by 65, it reaches anywhere from $750,000 to $1 million, depending on factors like retirement savings, investment performance, and whether or not you've paid off your mortgage. Now, I know those numbers might seem daunting, especially if you're a bit behind on your retirement savings. But don't panic. It's not too late to catch up. The key is to take action now and develop a solid plan. One of the smartest moves you can make at this stage is to max out your retirement contributions. If you haven't already, start contributing the maximum amount allowed to your 401k or 403b. And if you're 50 or older, take advantage of those catch-up contributions. Another important consideration is your asset allocation. As you get closer to retirement, you might want to consider shifting your investment portfolio to a more conservative mix. And lastly, don't forget about healthcare costs. So, how do you compare to these average net worth figures? It's a question that can be both enlightening and daunting. Remember, these are just averages, and your individual circumstances will vary. Everyone's financial journey is unique. If you're ahead of the game, congratulations. You've clearly been making smart financial decisions. You're on track for a comfortable financial future. Keep up the good work and continue to make informed choices. But if you're a little behind, don't sweat it. Many people find themselves in this position. It's not too late to catch up. With determination and the right strategies, you can improve your financial standing. The most important takeaway from this video is that your financial future is in your hands. You have the ability to shape it. You have the power to make choices that will impact your financial well-being, both today and in the years to come. Every decision counts. If you're feeling overwhelmed or unsure about where to start, here are a few simple steps you can take to get on track. First, create a budget. This is your financial roadmap. I know budgeting isn't the most exciting topic, but it's a crucial step. But it's essential to understand where your money is going each month. This awareness is the first step to better financial health. Once you have a clear picture of your income and expenses, you can identify areas where you can cut back and free up more cash flow. Second, prioritize saving. This is your safety net. Make it a habit to pay yourself first. Treat your savings like a bill that must be paid. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account each month. This ensures consistency. Even if it's just a small amount, the key is to be consistent. Third, invest wisely. This is how you grow your wealth. Investing is one of the most effective ways to build long-term wealth. But it requires knowledge and caution. But it's important to do it wisely. Take the time to educate yourself. Don't invest in something you don't understand. Seek advice if needed and always do your research. Now that you know where you stand, take action today to build the future you deserve. Whether you're just starting out or planning for retirement, remember that small steps can lead to big results over time. Building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint, and it requires patience, discipline, and a willingness to learn and adapt. Don't get discouraged if you encounter setbacks along the way. Your financial freedom starts now. Take control of your finances, make informed decisions, and watch your net worth grow year after year.